Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this special video showcase we're going to once again be returning to the Marvel UK Transformers comic. So what we'll do for the first minute or so, we'll just flick from cover to cover, giving it a little review and stopping at anything that's actually interesting. But then after that we'll come back to the beginning and I'll go nice and slow over all the actual comic strip itself. You might have to use the pause button, but what it'll do is it'll give you the opportunity to read the comic for yourself. Now, quickly before we do that, I just want to point out this. I've been pointing this out for the last few weeks, and this is the reason why. If we go back to issue number 29, which is when it started, there we have Optimus with his trailer. His trailer's just starting to vanish. He's leapt off the top of the cliff, and then a bit like a flicker animation book, he is transforming until fully robot, and now shooting. And then he's like that for the next at least 30 or so issues, I believe. I'm not sure exactly how many more, but I just thought you guys would like to see that. It's quite a cool little additional thing they did with the UK comics. Right then, let's actually have a look at it then. So, here we go. Right, we're on the American stories at the moment. I know this is the UK comic. It came out the 7th of December 1985. It's number 38 and it was 30p. Now, you'll recognise US viewers and people who've read the US comics that have just said, you know, we are using some of the US material at the moment. And because Hasbro UK and Marvel UK rather, they were making weekly comics, this obviously gave them time to write their own stories. And it obviously caused a bit of a crossover, but you can tell the difference in the artwork. And I also find as well that the American have more dialogue in their comic strips. There's much more dialogue. So here we are, we've got Jetfire appearing. He's coming into play. Again, I am just scooting over this because we'll have a chance to read it properly in a second. And there we go. And there, of course, he is. Good bit of artwork there for him transforming. And then unfortunately with this comic, I found out that the previous owner, but don't worry, have taken a page from here. But I've got this book here, which has them all in as well, so we won't miss a page at all. But there is a December calendar. We've got an advert for Dungeons and Dragons, which of course is still hugely popular today. It was really big in the UK. There was a cartoon on BBC TV and everything. The other comic strip they were running was Machine Man. Machine Man, I think, has turned into Iron Man on this. Because obviously Iron Man wasn't as big back then as, of course, like he is now. He's a huge Marvel character rather. So yeah, we've got Machine Man. We've got Soundwave's letters. Now I know people like to read these, so what I'm going to do is a little bit slower. So if we come down there, you can read that, pause. You can read that one, pause. And you can read them two, pause. I think in fact the end of there's the finishing up of this one here, right over there. Sorry, moving it too fast. And then finally at the end, this one's quite a boring comic to be fair, apart from the story itself. There's not much there, I've got to be honest, but there is an advert for the leaders. And again, I mentioned this, you've got to appreciate that these are actual drawings, they're not photos. So these are very good pictures. But there we go, that was the review. So the people who are going to leave now, thanks for watching and having a look at this. For everybody else who's staying on for the actual comic, I'm going to be nice and quiet and I'll tie back up with you at the end. Okay then, so just quickly over to this book for the missing page. So that's where we obviously just got up to. So the missing page is this. And there we go then. So thank you everybody who stuck with me for that. Again, these seem to be getting a bit more popular, which is good. I'll keep getting through the issues. I've got so much stuff to go through. Once we've done the G1 comics, we've got the G2 comics. This, just to give you an idea, if you're still there at the end of this video, this is book number 3. And there on that back shelf there, it goes all the way up to 100. So that I've pretty much got all the G1, all the G2, all the IDW. So we're going to be in for a long ride. Hope you're enjoying it. Take care. Thanks for watching. Like and comment, and don't forget to subscribe.